You guys want to see a dead body? Check it out. Hey, Tony De Niro, I saw your latest video, and it kind of shows me just how amateur you are, because you couldn't understand this whole chart. You know, this chart came to us, what was it, 3 days ago? 3 days ago, Old School posted it and said, Marantz, look at this. We've quadrupled our institutional ownership from the 2021 lows. I mean, look at us. We're going. We're taking off. And I was just like, no, it's not what happened. This chart is not what you think it is, and it's actually pretty misleading. But it hasn't increased 100% just in the last quarter either, De Niro. But let's talk about it, okay? Just a history lesson for you guys out there, and for you amateurs. Tony, take out a piece of paper and a pen and start taking notes. So the first thing is this. In 2020 and 2021, this is why I didn't talk about it, honestly. Back here at the beginning, 80 million shares were institutionally owned. Well, guys, the float was only 66 million. GameStop later offered 5 million shares at ATM, raised some funds, and it was still 100% owned. But when they halted and they took away, they did everything they did in June, from January to June in 2021, they told you they eliminated the short position. And that's where the swap theories come into play. That's where everything. And next thing you know, on the reported date, boom, institutional ownership was all the way down to 20 million, 25 million. I know because I keep track of it. So you no longer had this massive amount of shorting, and no longer did the institutions hold it. They weren't holding it on the books. They tried to tell you they all sold out and they left. Okay. As you go to the right, it's not that it increased, guys. This chart is not representation of the whole entire float. What happened here, and it actually happened in July, that's why I say it doesn't match the layover. They put this green layover on top of this chart. What happened here was a 4-to-1 split on the stock. So the stock went from 20 million shares to 80. That's all it was. This is the split. Meaning institutional ownership is still down here at the very bottom, which it has been, which we've been reporting for the last 3 years. That's why you cannot confuse me. From June all the way up until about this year, January, we've had the same institutional ownership. It's after the last 6 months, after GameStop announced that they made $131 million in quarter four, after GameStop has shown profits in quarter one, now you have profits in quarter two, you have $9 billion on the books, you have an additional $400 million come rolling in after this period, and you're looking at a company that is totally transition, pivot, and turnaround. So what do you see? You see us go from January to now, gradual increases, walking up. And yes, that's what you see on that chart. Guys, Wall Street is here. Everyone's here. This is why you can go to the street. You don't have to offer shares to raise your money anymore. We don't have to dilute the shareholder. We can get notes and push it out. And the maturity dates will be all the way 7 years out, 5 years out. But you're going to get all those billions of dollars, and you're going to deploy them on a company that can scale, that has shown profitability, and they have the right leadership. That's why Wall Street's buying in. And they don't just buy in at one lump sum, one hard tag on it. Why? Because if somebody sees you come in hardcore like that one time, it's going to do what we call price discovery. When they all come start hitting it hard, they're walking into the stock, and they're trying not to make too many waves. That's what's really happening. And you guys can play it out. And you want to talk about bond arbitrage? You guys want to talk about, oh, this is all they're doing. They're getting more shares to loan out and more. You can loan all you want. You can do all you want. You cannot deny that 10Q and 10K when they drop. When those SEC filings drop on your lap and they show you GameStop made $200 million this quarter and a quarter two when nobody thought they could, wait till you see 3 and 4 in the full year. This is a billion-dollar profit company a year. This is a trillion-dollar identity. This is exactly what Wall Street's looking for. That's why they've increased their institutional ownership. But don't be confused by that chart. You should really study up on this stuff, Tony. You're showing your amateurism. You got to tuck it in every now and then, okay, T? Yeah, all right. I'll see you guys around. Educate yourself. We're here all day. Peace.